Welcome to the 42nd episode of my series 50 Days Till 50, where I share stories from my life, all leading up to my 50th birthday on July 19th. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about how I got to go to the premiere of Love Jones in Atlanta back in the 90s. I was headed to my part-time job. I got a phone call from my friend. You know that's the 90s. Look at that phone. It was from my friend Chris saying that he need help on the Love Jones interviews. And I was like, Love Jones, what's that? He said it was a new film starring Nia Long and Larenz Tate. My only question was, is there going to be free food? And Chris was like, come on, Q, who you talking to? Of course there's going to be free food. And I was like, bet, I'll be there. So Chris picked me up and we were off to another Premiere TV adventure. I'm not sure if this was like my third or fourth experience, but I still was pretty new to the interviewing game. Interviews would be held at the Ritz-Carlton in downtown Atlanta. As soon as we got there, the first thing I did was get my eat on. What I loved about this experience was I didn't have to do any interviews at all. I actually got to just chill and be a plus one. The first interview we did was with Nia Long, and we were the only camera crew there, so there was a bunch of other people asking questions. But here comes the embarrassing part. Nia Long has shared a story about how her fans thought that she was so down to earth because when she was in the grocery store and they stopped her, she gave them an autograph. Now, why did I think at this moment it was the time to say, oh, Nia, can I get an autograph? And she was like, sure. I was like, no. I was just trying to see if you were really telling the truth about doing it for a fan and being down to earth. Can we say funeral silence in the room? I had one job, to be quiet, and I ruined it. I was so embarrassed because I was just trying to be funny, but the joke didn't land. I bombed on stage, okay? After the interview was over, I went up to Nia and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to be funny. I hope you didn't take no harm. And she was like, no. You remind me of one of my friends. You're cool. And I was like, I hope that's a good thing. She's like, yeah, that's a good thing. So, whew, but it was crazy. I should have kept my mouth shut. And when it was time to interview Larenz Tate, I did. However, I did tell them, now when we get to this movie premiere tonight, don't be acting like you don't know me. Larenz is like, nah, we not like that. We're going to acknowledge you. We're going to give you love. I said, yes, I look forward to it. And they kept their word because when I saw them at the premiere, they showed so much love. They immediately came over to me and took a picture and said what's up after the Q&A, which happened after the movie. So shout out to Nia Long and Larenz Tate for being real ones.